1 Kings chapter 15. The reign of Abijam over Judah. It was in the 18th year of King Jeroboam the son of Nebat that Abijam began his reign over Yehudah. He ruled 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Maacah, the daughter of Avishalom. He committed all the sins his father had committed before him. He was not wholehearted with Adonai his God, as David his forefather had been. Nevertheless, for David's sake Adonai his God gave him a lamp burning in Jerusalem by establishing his son after him and making Jerusalem secure. For David had done what was right from Adonai's perspective. He had not turned away from anything he had ordered him to do, as long as he lived, except in the matter of Uriah the Hittite. There was war between Rechavam and Jeroboam as long as he lived. Other activities of Abijam and all his accomplishments are recorded in the annals of the kings of Yehudah, but there was war between Abijam and Jeroboam. Abijam slept with his ancestors, and they buried him in the city of David. Then Asa his son became king in his place. Asa does right. It was in the 20th year of Jeroboam king of Israel that Asa began his reign over Yehudah. He ruled 41 years in Jerusalem. His grandmother's name was Maacah, the daughter of Avishalom. Asa did what was right from the perspective of Adonai, as David his ancestor had done. He rid the land of cult prostitutes and removed all the idols his ancestors had made. He also deposed Maacah from her position as queen mother, because she had made a disgusting image as an Asherah. Asa cut down this image of hers and burned it in Vadi Kidron. But the high places were not removed. Nevertheless, Asa was wholehearted with Adonai throughout his life. He brought into the house of Adonai all the articles his father had consecrated, also the things he himself had consecrated, silver, gold and utensils. The disobedience of Asa. There was war between Asa and Baasha king of Israel as long as they both lived. Baasha attacked Yehudah, and he fortified Ramah to prevent anyone's leaving or entering the territory of Asa king of Yehudah. Then Asa took all the silver and gold left among the treasures of the house of Adonai and among the treasures of the royal palace, and, entrusting them to his servants, King Asa sent them to Ben-Hadad the son of Tavriman, the son of Hezion, king of Aram, who lived in Damascus, with this message: There is a covenant between me and you, which existed already between my father and your father. Here, I am sending you a present of silver and gold. Go, and break your covenant with Baasha king of Israel, so that he will leave me alone. Ben-Hadad did as King Asa asked. He sent the commanders of his armies against the cities of Israel, attacking Ian, Dan, Aval Beit Maacah, all of Kinro and all the land of Naphtali. As soon as Baasha heard of it, he stopped building Ramah and stayed in Tirzah. King Asa then issued a proclamation requiring every man in Yehudah, with no exception, to come and carry off the stones and timber Baasha had used to fortify Ramah. With them King Asa fortified Geba of Binyamin and Mitzpah. The death of Asa. The other activities of Asa, all his power, all his accomplishments and the cities he fortified are recorded in the annals of the kings of Yehudah, but in his old age he suffered from a disease in his legs. Asa slept with his ancestors and was buried with his ancestors in the city of David his ancestor. Then Jehoshaphat his son became king in his place. The reign of Nadab. It was in the 2nd year of Asa king of Yehuda that Nadab the son of Jeroboam began his reign over Israel, and he ruled Israel 2 years. He did what was evil from Adonai's perspective, following the example of his father and the sin through which he had made Israel sin. Baasha the son of Achiah, from the descendants of Issachar, conspired against him, and Baasha attacked him at Gibbeton, which belonged to the Pelishtim, for at the time Nadab and all Israel were besieging Gibbeton. It was in the 3rd year of Asa king of Yehuda that Baasha killed Nadab and became king in his place. As soon as he had become king, he killed off the entire house of Jeroboam, destroying every living soul and leaving not one survivor. This was in keeping with what Adonai had said through his servant Achiah from Shiloh. It was the punishment for the sins Jeroboam had committed and through which he had made Israel sin, thereby angering Adonai the God of Israel. Other activities of Nadab and all his accomplishments are recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. The reign of Baasha. There was war between Asa and Baasha king of Israel as long as they both lived. It was in the 3rd year of Asa king of Yehuda that Baasha the son of Achiah began his reign over all Israel in Tirzah, and his rule lasted 24 years. He did what was wrong from Adonai's perspective, following the example of Jeroboam and committing the sin through which he had made Israel sin.